Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to this week's watch list video. I do this every week where I run through the stocks I will be paying close attention to in this week's trading session on the NGX. Before we dive in, I have a small request to make. Please take out the time to like, to share, to subscribe. Share this video across your stories. Stories are not invasive, so that's why I'm always big on stories. WhatsApp stories, TikTok stories, Instagram stories, Snapchat stories, wherever you have stories, it's not invasive. But as always, note that nothing I say is investment or trading advice. So the criteria for the watch list is same as always: highs, lows, range trading, large volumes traded, corporate actions, many announcements made by firms. These two first joint spots on my watch list for the coming week. Both stocks closed at an all-time high of 19.35 and 70.9 respectively. That's Unicell Interlinked and NCR. Um, Unicell makes industrial products. NCR, a tech solutions firm. I mean, would you call it tech? Yeah, you can kind of call it tech. I mean, they do what, sales and service of ATM machines and tech equipment. Then what do you call them? So you let me know in the comment section. Well, where would you classify NCR? Ella Lakes, facts behind the offer presentation holding at the NGX tomorrow. They're going to be raising money, so it would be nice to get some details from them. I'm looking forward to that event, and I think the offer is very likely to open this week. I've seen some details here and there, but let's wait for the details in paper from the firm. ASO savings traders seem to be taking a profit after a bull run. I think the stock dipped a bit of that under 10% uh, last week. So it will be interesting to see where this stock will trade at. The stock ran when it ran massively. I recall seeing this stock trade full bid, meaning essentially no shares for sale for 5 straight days. Then you seem to see some profit taking happen with this stock. So where will it go this week? Sovereign Trust Insurance was performing stock last week, fell 28.21% to close at 2 naira 80 kobo. I wonder what led to that decline. That's a steep drop. So I will be watching where will it move this week. I can see people want to come in because its stock has dropped 28% in value in a week. That's a huge drop. So how's it going to move from here? It will be interesting to watch. Trans Nationwide Express, Tranex rights issue opened last week. This kind of went under the radar. I'm watching for the price direction. It's a one for one rights issue. So a bit over 400 million shares being offered on the one-on-one basis. That's massive dilution. I'm waiting for the prospectus. Maybe I need to dig around and see the prospectus and maybe do a pod episode on it, because this is a firm I have been watching closely for a while. I kind of feel that, man, it should have been acquired by another firm in this space. So it will be interesting to see where they want to go from here. What do they want to do with the funds they're going to raise? Maybe I'll dig around and I'll do a pod episode on it. Zenith Bank and MTN Nigeria, both big cap stocks, fell under sell pressure last week as Zenith closed at 60. MTN closed just a bit above 400. So I'll be watching them. If you see these two stocks dip, whichever way it goes, if you have a big bounce, it should have an overweight effect on the market. If you have a decline, it should have an overweight effect on the market. They are big cap stocks, so think of stocks in a basket, items in a basket. If you remove two heavy items, the basket becomes light. You place two heavy items, the basket becomes heavy. So these are key stocks. I think, and I'm seeing that there's some strong FPI sell pressure on Zenith Bank. So I'll be watching them closely this week. Fidelity Bank is quite simple. I'm getting tired of talking about this, but it's the same reason. When are we going to get H125 and 9-month 2025 numbers for this bank? They're overdue. So I'm sure sometime within the month, it could even be today. But We'll be watching. When are we going to get these numbers? What will be the market reaction to the numbers? I think these numbers will be a bit soft. question is how soft would they be and how would the market react towards them. Stocks is just trading slightly above book value. So let's see if we dip below book value. For more content, check out greenticketales.com. Yeah, it's been a while. I've had the time to write. I need to get back to writing. So I've told myself I'm going to take it. I'm going to write an article a day, maybe two a day. We're pushing it. Yeah, so you want to check out the website. The podcast is there as well. This will go on the podcast. In fact, this tends to go out earlier on the podcast compared to YouTube. So if you are pressed for time, maybe, or your audio is more of your thing, then you have more content there. Right after this, I'm just going to do an episode on the paint companies. So audio alone, paint companies, I'm going to do an episode on them. 3 paint companies. You don't want to miss that. So as soon as you watch this, cross over to Spotify. I'd share my thought there. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have yourselves a profitable week ahead.